That annoying friend that we all have. Guys, lock in, lock in, lock in.
A couple of days ago, I was sleeping over at my buddy Kenny's house.
Bro, what were you doing?
We were up watching South Park, and around
L bro, you should play literally games if you're literally sleeping with your brother.
1 a.m. his phone rings. He sighs,
And he was talking to a bitch.
turns to me and says, "Watch this be spam," before he picks up. A super deep voice speaks. "Kenny, put Vincent on the phone. The party is over. I'm coming to Waco right now." Immediately, Kenny's face completely switches up. This definitely wasn't spam. I was super confused, and you probably are also. Basically, Kenny's friend Vincent had driven all the way to Baylor, which was in Waco, 2 hours away to meet a
He literally came here, man. Literally, bro. Literally, bhai. Wahan se wahan hi hai.
girl, and he forgot to turn his location off. So his dad knew he snuck out and was driving to his son's location, furiously calling all of his friends, thinking there was a massive party in Waco. Although if he knew the truth that his son snuck out and drove 2 hours just for some play, he might have been even more mad. "Kenny, is Vincent with you? I want to speak to him." Kenny obviously wasn't in Waco with Vincent, but he had to cover for his friend. Vincent was just here. He left like 20
He just left right. अभी तो गया है bro. अभी तो गया है भाई. Just 5 मिनट हुए हैं उसको गए हुए bro.
minutes ago. At this point, I started to put 2 and 2 together and realized what was going on. And even though I didn't even know the guy, I started to get nervous for Vincent. "Listen, I don't want you hanging out with my son anymore, okay? He's
Exactly. तू बहुत ही गंदा है. तू फूकता रहता है. तू बैठ के वीडियो गेम्स खेलता रहता है. टीवी देखता रहता है. पोर्नोग्राफी देखता रहता है. You jerk off whole day, bro.
bad kid and a bad influence." Straight up, Vincent's dad started flaming him on the phone. At this point, I was
Exactly, bhai.
trying not to laugh because I
Bro, you
never heard a parent
should literally support him and you are literally laughing, bro. L, man. L friendship, man.
blatantly roast their own
Bro, I just see dad is kind of funny, man. Type shit.
child to their friends. He hangs up and Kenny immediately tries to call Vincent, who of course doesn't pick up.
Why will he pick everyone?
Kenny then gets on a group call with all of his friends from that friend group, and they desperately try to get a hold of Vincent, who's completely MIA, and I'm just sitting there eating my popcorn watching this free entertainment. Eventually though, after like 20 minutes, Vincent finally joins the call, and mans is completely baked. Apparently he had taken some brownies with this girl he was hanging with, but once he got word that his dad was on the way to his location to presumably Jackie Chan his ass, he had the brilliant idea to drive back home. 2 hours away.
Oh, 2 घंटे ही तो दूर है bro. Easy as fuck भाई. 2 घंटे क्या होते हैं भाई? 2 घंटे ही तो है यार.
While his dad already knows where he is. Kenny and his friends tell Vincent to pull over immediately, and after a couple minutes, finally
उसकी location तो अभी भी on होगी ना technically वहाँ जो फिर तो.
he listens. That entire experience really got me thinking that some friends are just wild in public. And let's be honest, we've all been that friend at some point in our
No, we have not been. You have only been that shit.
life.
Oh, I don't do the N-word.
Huh?
I don't do the N-word.
Oh, I don't do it, dude, unless you do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, did you guys ever create out-of-pocket terms to use among your friend group? In my unavoidable school experiences video, which, by the way, thanks for 1 million views on that video. That got
that shit.
me hype. But in that video, I talk about the Williams challenge, which the idea that 1 million people have heard me talk about a guy
Guy giving like that concept is so weird, man, by the way. And guy? Why guy and guy? Why not guy or bitch?
giving another guy gluck gluck in a school
Cluck cluck. Bro, we like cluck cluck. Cluck cluck, man. Cluck cluck. Cluck cluck. Cluck cluck.
bathroom stall is just, I mean, it's hilarious.
Bro, you literally even did. I guess it. I get it, bro. You have even did it.
Like, the fact that I've globalized the Williams challenge might be the greatest accomplishment of my life. Stay tuned for the Williams challenge merch. The reason Williams challenge is so funny to me is because when I was in school, it just became a term among my friend group and really across the entire school district for anything freaky. If you were playing pickup basketball in PE and someone was posting up on you a little too closely, I can almost guarantee that one of your friends would point it out and be like, did someone say Williams challenge? Honestly, let's bring back Williams challenge as a term, okay? No more saying pause, no more saying ayo. Let's just point at people being being freaky and be like,
Little baby man.
Williams challenge. But I think that having out-of-pocket terminology is just a part of growing up. Like at my high school lunch table, we would have the wildest conversations.
Is this video clickbait or something shit like that? You said the annoying friend we all have, and you're literally talking about slangs and shit in whole video. What is annoying in whole fucking video? I've watched 3 minutes and 48 seconds. What the fuck are you saying, man?
You have ever heard. Weirdly enough, we would have a lot of hypotheticals involving the legendary basketball player Magic Johnson, but the hypotheticals wouldn't involve his basketball skills at all. Now, these would get very graphic, but it was also very deep and
I literally don't even watch basketball. I know only few players like Kobe, Michael, and I even know Magic Johnson because a rapper made song about him.
stimulating conversation. I'm sure Plato and Socrates would have similar discussions with their friends, but sometimes that itch to say something out of pocket just comes out instinctively. Like a couple weeks ago, I was watching the movie
Bro, जब एटे आई थी ना और मैं बहनचोद में रोया करता था ब्रो, इतनी ज़्यादा स्केरी थी और मेरे को क्लाउन का फोबिया था ब्रो, मेरे को क्लाउन से भाई.
It with this girl and
और लिटरली जब वो बच्चे को बोट लेने जा रहा होता है और जब उसे वाइट कर जाता है ब्रो, इट इज लिटरली सो वियर्ड. और मैं तब सेकंड क्लास में था ब्रो जब इट फर्स्ट आई थी.
Bro, here's a word of advice. If you're ever trying to break the touch barrier with a girl, put on a horror movie because within the first
Easy man, easy. And then she's gonna hug you, man. Like literally, I am so afraid and she's gonna hug you. W move, bro.
first 20 minutes, she's gonna be clutching your arm for dear
Nah, that's not happening, bro. That's not happening, bro.
life. But anyways, we're in her bedroom watching it, and I'm just gonna be real, I couldn't take this movie serious at all. I mean,
It is literally shit, man. Literally, bro. I used to literally fear of this fucking movie, man. Fuck this movie, man.
Pennywise was hilarious.
Pennywise was penis, man. Literally, bro. I don't know who the fuck was he. Literally, see him. I am literally laughing watching him right now, and I literally used to cry watching him, man.
But to me, the funniest part of the movie was this girl right here.
Who the fuck is she? She was lit.
Not because she was making jokes or doing anything dumb, but because I thought she looked just like Pennywise. Am I the
No, not at all. Not at all. No. She was not Pennywise, by the way.
one who sees the resemblance? Anyways, every time she came on screen, I just couldn't help myself. I was like, look, it's Pennywise. Unfortunately, the girl I was with was not as amused, and she kept telling me to stop saying that.
Stop saying that, man. You are literally harassing a woman, man. Literally, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck?
But the more annoyed she got, the funnier it was to me, and the more I wanted to say it.
Yeah, she's Pennywise, man. Literally, you were literally spamming W's, man. Literally crazy, bro.
We didn't finish the movie. You know, this girl's ex's friends almost tried to fight me. One time we were hanging out in her
Oh, this is L, man. We literally were watching
room, and we
L.
hear her roommate open the front door, and a man's voice starts
You were literally lying with her like this. What the fuck?
speaking. All of a sudden, this girl's like, oh my god, be quiet. Do not let him know that you're here.
Do not let him know. We are literally gonna catch him having sex. We are gonna do this shit. I'm gonna caught him.
I'm confused. I ask her what's going on. She's like, that's my ex's best friend. He's gonna try to fight you if he knows that you're here. Now, when I heard that, every fiber of my being wanted to go out there and introduce myself to this guy. Like, I would never fight over a girl, but just the fact that this guy was so pressed that his friend's ex was hanging with a different guy is hilarious to me. Get better priorities, my
And data.
dude. As much as I wanted to, I ended up not going out there because
Type shit. Future.
I knew that if this guy actually tried to fight me, it would cause a huge headache for the girl, and I wasn't trying to do all
Duke
that
Dennis जैसा नहीं लिखता हल्का वैसे. Duke Dennis जैसा नहीं लिखता future. हल्का bro. ज़्यादा नहीं. हल्का.
to her, so I stayed where I was. I feel like being wild and doing stuff you're not supposed to is an instinct we all possess. Like, you ever do something devious just for the kicks of it? I'm sure that you've changed your friend's desktop wallpaper when they
Bro, see my wallpaper, by the way, gang. See my wallpaper, guys.
went to the bathroom or stuck a note on their back. When I was 15, I would hoop
L wallpaper. What the fuck is L about it, man? Literally, I am gamer. She's a gamer. Let's say it, man. Literally, see, bro. Best gaming setup ever, man. Best, man. She's a streamer, definitely. Definitely, she is a streamer.
with my friend at the local gym, and for whatever reason he couldn't stop laughing. Like, he would always get a case of the giggles whenever we would play, and if you made eye contact with him whenever he took a shot, he would immediately start bursting
LXQC bro, LXQC
out laughing and then miss the shot. It was the funniest yet also most confusing thing I had ever seen, and it got to the point where instead of playing defense,
ये भी तो कितना troll हो रहा है LeBron.
I would just stare at him to throw him off his game. Eventually, I got one of these devious ideas and I convinced him that they pump nitrous oxide into the gym to improve people's moods, and he was probably extra susceptible to it, which is why he kept laughing. And he was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. To this day, I have no clue why I told him that. It was completely made up and untrue. The devious gene just took over and I thought it was funny. Unfortunately, it takes over
Amir Khan.
even when you don't want it to. When I was in 11th grade, I went to watch a school football game with some friends, and after the game, we went to Whataburger to grab dinner. The place was packed as it usually was on game night, and